Alright, hello, this is going to be Solidworks CSWA practice problem 10.3. If you want to follow along with the video, make sure you follow the link in the description, which will take you to the official Solidworks practice problem database. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, we're going to be in MMGS for our units. And then we're going to start a sketch in the top plane. So before we start, it's important to realize that this is going to be made entirely from a sweep, and the reason that it has to be a sweep is because this kind of if you look in the top view, the outline of like the inner gap, it looks kind of like a water balloon, and you can't make an extrusion along a path like that without using without using a sweep. Trying to do this with normal extrudes and cuts is basically impossible. So we're going to make the path first from the top view. So first I'm going to create a vertical center line. And I'm just going to create a horizontal line, or a vertical line, and then a little arc that's like kind of pointing away. I'm going to mirror these two entities onto the other side. Like, okay. And then I'm going to get a center point arc and choose the origin as the center. Choose the origin as the center. And I'm going to connect those two arcs like this. Yes. Now you got your kind of water balloon thing here. I'm going to add tangent relations between the two arcs, and then the other side should follow. The distance between these two vertical lines is going to be 9. Oh, didn't. Okay, let me change this. 9. Oh, I don't have my num lock on. Oh, here we go. 9. There you go. 9. The distance from the end of the vertical line to origin is 18. And then this radius right here should be 9. So we should have something like this. And the radius of this arc is also 9. That should be your fully defined path. So now what we need is our profile, the thing that we're going to extrude along this path. So I'm going to exit the sketch. I'll create a new sketch in a plane perpendicular to this one. Should be your right plane. And because the lip of the path is facing this way, you want your profile, which is kind of like a magnet shape, you want it to be facing the opposite direction, so that the edge of the magnet kind of is extruded along the path. That way you have that kind of water balloon gap from the top view. So I guess it's just two. Well, I mean, we're gonna use offset entities. Well, first of all, I want to set a center line, horizontal center line. And I'm gonna draw a line like this. Let's go mirror this onto the other side. Then I guess we'll just connect them with arcs. Oh, or actually no. Actually, there'll be a horizontal line. There'll be a horizontal line like this. And let's make, or that vertical line, let's make its midpoint coincident with the center line. And then you add arcs connecting here and there. So I guess we'll do a 3-point arc. It's connecting these. Let me add tangent relations. And then I'll mirror this to the other side. And then we'll change the arc radius to R6. Or actually, no. Wait, actually, yes. Yes. We will change this to R6. And then the distance from this center point of the arc to the end of this vertical line, that distance is going to be 3. Oh no, this distance is going to be 3, like so. And then the last step is going to be the offsets. So going to go to offset entities, and we're going to offset it by 2. Let's click the chain. Yes, offset it by 2 inwards with capped ends for lines. Select OK. And the last step is that the total width of this profile, so from line to line, is going to be 18. And then I think the last step is we need to align this coincident with the path. So we're going to be using the pierce tool. So let's find this midpoint of the line right here. So I'm going to control click. And then I'm going to control click the path. And I'm going to make pierce. So now you have a fully defined sketch. So now let's start the sweep. Let's go to Features, Sweep. Select the path. Both ways, make it bidirectional. Select OK. Now there's your first part done. Now you just need to fill in the gap right here. So to do that, we're going to extrude a rectangle towards the inside of the part to fill in the rest of this. And that's where the up to surface end condition will be used for our extrusion. So let's start a sketch. Now start a sketch on this face. And it's actually pretty nice that Solidworks gives you different color gradients for different perspectives of the part. So this will be dark gray and this will be light gray. So in the empty space in this light gray, all you need to do is just trace a rectangle. So I'll do a corner rectangle like this, and that'll cover the empty space behind the front extrusion. It'll look like this. And then you just do feature extrude by space. We'll reverse its extrusion, and it will not be blind. We will just select up to next, and see how it perfectly kind of extrudes around the surface it touches. So we will select OK. And then now we just need to mirror this. So let's activate the plane views. Let's go to Features, Linear Pattern, Mirror. Select the right plane as your mirror plane. And for your feature, you select the extrusion you just made. This extrusion, yes. Let me show the preview. Select OK. There you go. Okay. So there's your... Oh, actually, we need to... Yes, I believe you need to also mirror it onto the bottom here as well. This bottom gap. That follows as well. So one more mirror. So let's activate those planes again. Linear sketch pattern mirror. Then for mirror plane, we'll select the top plane this time to go into the bottom side. Then feature to mirror. I guess I'll just select the mirror. We'll just mirror the mirror and it should work. Select OK. And there you go. So the top and bottom gaps are filled. And that should be your whole part. So let's check the answer. Evaluate mass properties. We're looking for the volume. Wait, let me make sure I finished the part. Oh, no. We still have one more thing to do. We need to add a fillet. So let's go to Feature, Fillets, and then let's add R4 fillets to all 4 corners. So there's 1 corner, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, not that. And 4. So select OK. Now we can check your answer. And your answer is going to be, for your volume, 4,605 cubic millimeters for your volume. 4,605. So, hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.